This is an issue that shows up across all different kinds of healthcare systems. There's evidence of inappropriate prescribing everywhere. And I think, for the work that I've done, we've sort of tried to leverage the fact that these agencies, whether it's an insurer or a federal agency or a state agency, they communicate with providers all the time. They send them emails, they send them letters, and those can become opportunities to try to change the behavior of these providers. And they're often opportunities to randomize an intervention, because it's pretty easy to either send or not send an email if it seems like a good idea, or either send or not send a letter to a prescriber that seems like they might be doing something wrong. So what we've been doing is try to leverage those opportunities and use them to produce high quality randomized evaluations of different interventions on prescribers. So that might mean sending a letter to a doctor that says you wrote a lot more prescriptions than your peers, or telling them that their prescribing is being reviewed for medical appropriateness or something like that. Those are all opportunities, and I think that moving forward, this is something that can be expanded to other health systems, to other insurers, and given the scope of the opioid crisis and given the scope of inappropriate prescribing and other classes of drugs, this is probably the right time to do it. There are a lot of instances in the prescribing system where information is hard to access and it's difficult for prescribers to coordinate with each other. And as a result of these information frictions or coordination frictions, you can get to a situation where prescribers kind of inadvertently maybe put their patients at risk of certain bad outcomes, because they wouldn't have written that prescription if they knew about the other prescription, or they wouldn't have written that prescription if they had been talking to the patient's other doctor. One particularly exciting place to go with these interventions and with these randomized evaluations and with these collaborations is trying to improve prescribers' access to helpful information, trying to make it easier for them to coordinate.